I'm going to, sorry guys, I thought I had my mics on, but I didn't. So hang on 1 second. We're just live now from outside the meeting point. Obviously, Tommy's already here with Wendell from Urban Scoop. So there's a bit of a congregation outside here. So at some point, we're going to head off towards the actual location point. So I've gone a little bit earlier live. How you doing, mate? I've gone live a bit earlier here today, so I'm just going to check my sound. Hope meeting point will set up properly. We'll just so we're going freestyle at the moment, and we'll speak to some people, we'll speak to some locals, speak to Shelley, try and get another interview with Tommy. There's quite a few YouTubers and streamers here, so we'll get thoughts because a lot of people here have been protesting from the beginning. So yeah, so if it goes a bit quiet, we're just going to keep the camera rolling for now. So hope you enjoyed yesterday's live. I was on X, though. I was doing live on X outside the Combined Courts in Coventry, where we were covering Rhiannon White's the sentencing for a murder, which was Deng Chol Majek, who got 29 years before parole. So yeah, very emotional day yesterday, but let's have to wait and see. Yeah, babe, you can get me the mic stick out, yeah, and then we've got my Gauci Reports on you. Hold that for a second. It's my pod's mic.
I wanted to come and say hello because I listened to you on Cholney's Space and everything, and your
what was your name?
Zara.
So, no worries.
I do come in and talk and everything, but not very often.
Yeah.
I get quite anxious, but I was just like, oh my God, Cholney.
Yeah, I haven't been doing Space. No, it's no problem.
No, I know you have. You come in on a few, like Basil keeps coming in on a few.
Yeah, I used to do them every day, but obviously
yes.
this becomes overwhelming doing like lives and all that and coming out every weekend. So I don't do as many, or I do my own spaces as well.
Yes, yeah, no,
so,
that's what I've been.
Yeah, no, I've seen Julian. No, brilliant.
Reports, don't worry.
Oh no, wicked. So I'm live on YouTube. Gauci, yeah, it's Maltese, yeah. Yeah, I'm a third generation migrant, so really I should be deported. Do you know what I mean?
Get out. Get out. Let me put my foot out.
Yeah. I don't mind. Deport me back to Malta. It's better than this bloody country. I'll tell you that for nothing.
Haven't they given that away? They're not given Gibraltar away, haven't they?
Malta's its own. No, Malta's in the EU, yeah.
Because Gibraltar, they're giving
So where
it away.
have you come from today then? Sorry.
Gravesend, Kent.
Oh, okay. You are live, by the way.
Oh shit!
I don't want to be seen. Yeah, well, that's right. Yeah.
My full face.
Oh, right.
Anyway,
okay.
My stepdaughter lives in Braintree.
Oh, okay. And how's she been impacted by?
As yet, not, because there haven't been anyone coming in yet, as far as we know, into Braintree. They haven't been shipped in yet, have they? Crowborough. They have been.
Yeah. They come up to the RAF Wethersfield. They get bussed into Braintree and they get bussed into Chelmsford, so they've got the two locations.
I know that she's said her going to the gym in the evening after work is something she won't feel as safe doing.
Yeah.
Although she goes in a car and everything else.
Well, I know there's a leisure centre in Chelmsford that they go to, that they get paid for as well, at obviously taxpayers' expense. And there has been incidents where people, young girls, are reported of being groped in like changing rooms and things like that by migrants. So allegedly.
It's terrible.
I know it's terrible.
Yeah.
The thing is,
she's early 20s, let's say, and so and very vulnerable. They're all very vulnerable, aren't they? Because they just don't know what to expect. These youngsters. Some of them have suicidal empathy for the cause, let's say.
I know it's just
and everything. And I'm not saying that I don't want people to come here and find safety and everything else, but not at the cost of not respecting our laws and our ways and how we conduct ourselves. They don't do
well, it's good to see you down there. At least to come and show support, even if it's only for a couple of hours. But that's all we need. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a good day today, where a lot of people are starting to come together.
I hope so, and then the awareness becomes more and more and more, and so that we can bring the numbers less and less and less.
And do you have any issues with like migrant hotels or within the community in the area that you live? I know you said like Kentway.
There's only ever been one hotel in the area that I live, and that was closed down quite soon after opening because a lot of them were disgruntled as to where they'd been placed, and the only way to get, or the only way they'd worked out to be removed from that hotel to another hotel was to set fire to their rooms.
Which happened. That's happened in Epping twice as well.
Did within the hotel where I live. And therefore, after I think it was 7 rooms were done, and after that they then moved them all out.
Was that done as deliberate arson, or was it because culturally they don't know how they cook on the floor?
I don't know that part of it,
Yeah.
and as far as I'm aware, it was that they weren't with other people and they couldn't go out in the community.
Oh, so
and-
it's a formal
and-
protest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I heard. Whether that was true or not, I don't know. But yeah, it was random rooms being set on fire over a week's period, and then the hotel was closed down within a month.
Yeah, they've done the same thing at the Phoenix Hotel in North Weald near Epping, and then the guy that done it, the guy that done the arson attack, then got put into the Bell Hotel. He done the similar thing before he got arrested. But that hotel, that Phoenix one, got
it seems
completely
to be a
burnt to the
common
ground.
thread.
Yes.
And
So-
yes, that is where I don't get it. You know, I've got empathy for anybody fleeing a war zone.
Real one, so yeah.
Real, yes, exactly real.
And for the women and
anybody
children.
that hasn't got that empathy needs to have a check of their moral compass. But we are seeing other types.
These are economic migrants.
Exactly.
They're not here for. They're not asylum seekers. Even though they get labelled as them, they're not. They are illegal invaders. You know what I mean?
And there's evidence of their papers being destroyed. There's evidence of them being registered in previous countries that were safe, like Germany, and then they still come over on a boat. That's not genuine asylum, is it? We all know that. So there's no time we'll wake up.
And that is the thing. Even though like the likes of us are woken up, it is a case of waking everyone else up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And that's why
There's a lot of people that aren't woken up to it.
You know, respectful of the law and everything else,
Yeah.
but I will get my voice out there. Tommy didn't stay silent,
No,
and he
but-
won't stay silent, and I won't stay silent, and nor will all the other mums that think their children are.
And the thing is with someone like Tommy as part of his activism, which is what I sort of take my hat off to, is the fact that he done all of this without any attention.
Exactly.
And he had the whole establishment on top of him, and he didn't have the likes of like hundreds of like streamers, YouTubers, and having all that media around him. He continued his work with like literally like no one on his side. So that's where he's carried it on, and he's done an amazing job.
It's just immeasurable. It is immeasurable, and what he's been put through and everything else. Crazy times.
I know. Well, thank you,
Crazy
Zara.
times.
Nice to
No
finally meet
problem
you,
at
and
all.
we'll be back on next soon. I'm
Yes.
sure. Sorry, mate.
Sorry.
What's that?
How many are in Braintree then? Because I didn't think they put anyone in yet.
No, so they go to Wethersfield, but they get bussed in here like on a daily basis. They get bussed in,
Yeah.
and they get bussed into Chelmsford. So there's like two locations,
Yeah.
and then they get picked up at the end of the day. But because they're then roaming in the community,
Yes. No,
Yeah.
How many are in Wethersfield now?
I think there's 800, and it houses 1,200. Yeah, so it's quite a lot. You know what I mean?
More than Crowborough,
yeah.
isn't it, at the moment?
Yeah, Crowborough.
500.
500, but they've only just started the first influx of around 30 migrants there at the moment. So, but that is, I mean, because they've been protesting because they knew that there were calls it was coming.
Yeah.
They've obviously been completely ignored. So,
Well, it's a case of the like risk assessments and everything. You know, we
Mm-hmm.
live our lives. Well, in the job I do, I have to do risk assessments, method statements, and everything else. Where's the risk assessment?
no, there isn't any.
There isn't any
And
risk
they-
assessments, and how do they not have to complete that protocol? That's what.
And
When
that
we're
is the
talking
thing.
about lives at risk.
And when they're housed near schools as well, or hotels near schools.
I
Yeah.
just say we unwind.
Yeah.
You know, worked in the
How many
hotel
of them
6
do we need
months.
before someone takes notice and actually puts some action in place? So, it's just non-stop at the minute. It's a complete battle, you know.
He went back to the accommodation and music on and dancing in the corridor after he'd just murdered her.
Well, there's footage of him actually dancing while the ambulance attendants were in the background. You know, it's absolutely like disgusting. Right, guys, if we can get the sorry, mate, I'm keeping my voice down because Tommy's interviewing, so I don't want to like raise my voice a little bit. But when there's a bit of when we're all around the other side, it'll be a little bit louder. So just get we can get this shared out. That'd be great. You're watching The Man in Progress, look. Is it worth putting the gimbal on? So. Sorry, guys, I just had to go on mute for a minute. So, guys, thank you for all joining us. Going to be absolutely, I think it's going to be quite a good one today. It's going to be quite busy, a little bit different. So, yesterday, like I say, let's get this shared, let's get it out. Come on, Gauci Reports live on YouTube. If you can share this out to all other channels, that'd be much appreciated. But I think I'm starting to maybe look at making ways towards the actual meet point. Go on, you're all right. Like things you look like him as well, isn't it? You need to get another one on it. If you shaved the ginger beard off, like we could be like three, innit? How you doing, Shelley? Nice to finally meet you.
Hello, I saw your vid this morning.
Oh, thank you.
And more will we come.
Oh, yeah, I hope so as well. I haven't been able to get around there yet, or have a look, to be honest.
Wasn't that?
Yeah, to be honest, I think it's about doing the same thing.
Well, true.
Not quantity. You know, you could have thousands of people that are really aggressive, so it's not
True.
I'm live at the minute, Shelley.
Yeah,
So
okay,
I'm live on Gauci Reports. I'm here with I won't call you the organizer because that will label you as something completely
no
different.
worries everywhere, anyway.
But anyway, finally, nice to meet you. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
How you?
Hello.
What are you thinking about for today? Like, how you feeling?
Oh, I'm absolutely. Do you want me to hold that, or you are?
No, it's all right.
I'm absolutely buzzing. I just think that this is a really good opportunity for people to hear about what's been happening in Braintree, talking about the council, how they've been spending taxpayers' money on funding the migrants to have activities like cricket lessons, football lessons, art therapy, just exposing really what's actually been happening and how people in the community are feeling.
Well, one of the things you sent to me as well was about things like the football team, and
Yeah.
that's not even something new.
No.
You look into it. That's about 2023.
It is.
So
Yeah.
all these things that have been going on have been like happening right under our noses.
Yeah.
And they've been portrayed in the mainstream media as something completely different to what it actually is.
I believe that Care for Calais are behind these articles fed into the mainstream. They're putting it out there that they're having football lessons and a football team. That's great, but what about all the boys in the community that are living in poverty that want to go and play football, but they don't have the money? Their parents can't afford the football kits. Why are we not nurturing the youth in our country? Why are we importing illegals who can come to this country, be here for 2 weeks and go and play a league level football game? I don't think so. It's
Well, we've got
making
enough
no sense.
underprivileged children as it is, like British kids. When you think about over the last couple of generations or decades, they've removed things like youth clubs and communities, community settings that you normally bring children together. And now everything. If you do want to do something, you've got to pay for it privately, or it's so expensive.
Definitely. I mean, I'm a mother of sons, and I think a lot of boys are joining gangs because they don't have a family unit, and this could be nurtured in doing boxing clubs for underprivileged kids, football teams for underprivileged kids. This could change the trajectory of their life, and instead of nurturing the British youth, we're nurturing these men who have come over illegally, and some of them have criminal records. Why should we be rewarding them for coming here illegally?
Why do you think the government and the wider government, looking at parts of Europe as well, why do you think we're doing it? Like, what is, say we, they? Why do you think what is the whole agenda?
Because they're making money, and it's the destruction of the British nationals. That's what's happening. I mean, you've only got to look. I mean, we all know it. We're all saying it. It's the destruction of our country. I feel that it's a terror threat, but in a different way. It's a political terror threat.
It's an indirect.
100%, yeah. And I think people need to get wise to it. And hopefully movements like today will make people open their eyes. And where they've had these doubts, they'll look deeper, do their own research and actually see what's going on.
Just with regards to today, then, how are you feeling? You feeling nervous? And what is the actual plan? Just if you can just let the viewers know what the plan is for today.
Do you know what? I'm actually not feeling nervous because for the first time, I feel that we're going to be heard, and I've got a lot to say and a lot of great people who are also speaking out. And actually, for the first time, I feel extremely safe in this community with people all here today. But you can expect that we're going to be doing a march that will go down to the fountain in Market Square.
Is that from here?
So Bank Street, which is just around the corner. We'll be marching from there down to the fountain at Market Square, and we'll be hearing people speak, and we'll be just joining together to unite.
Oh, fantastic. Well, Shelley, nice to finally meet you. I know we do chat on X and stuff like that, but I hope it goes really well today, and I'm sure we'll catch up soon because I'm pretty. You've got plenty of other people that want to speak to you, so I hope you've got your little throat lozenges.
That's true, actually. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. So there's
Cheers.
Shelley there. She's the organizer for today, so we'll catch up with Shelley in a bit. Thank you very much, Shelley. So we're still here. We're still going live here, guys. Let's get it shared out.
Does it save if I stop?
Yeah, yeah. It'll just and it'll upload a little bit. It'll upload a little bit later. This oh, my hands are freezing now. Did you get down here early, Oscar, mate? Did you manage to get down here early?
I got here about 10 o'clock, mate.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got it just at the same time as us then?
Yeah.
Oh, no. We got here. No, we got here a bit later than that, didn't we? Got here about 1:30.
Mate, I know you're doing loads of work, but I miss you on Space.
Oh, bless you, mate.
No, you were brilliant.
Oh, thank you.
Well done. I'll keep an eye
No
on
worries.
your work.
I do my own ones. Yeah, I'll take hold of this for a second. Oh, because my hands are cold. Yeah, no, I will. I do spaces as well, mate. But I'll just do
I
yeah.
go on yours. When
Yeah.
You have one, I always,
If I can do them more regular or jump on to Shawnee's, like I will, like 100%. I came into one or two, but as I went in, they ended. So I was like, bloody hell, I was like, literally, someone would come and say, like,
well, mate. Your name's getting known.
oh, thank you, I appreciate that.
Well, yeah.
Well, you've known me from the very beginning when you was in the spaces before I even joined the spaces. So, you know, it was good to see you. We need to all go out for another beer, you know what I mean? But I suppose we'll.
Is Dave Atherton coming today?
I believe, I don't know if he's coming to this one, but he might be out in Chelmsford later this afternoon, I believe, because I know the Chelmsford one got cancelled. So I think he's,
yes.
yeah. So
Did you know? I remember when we all met up in the summer.
Yeah.
Dave Atherton's the one who told us about that Nick Brown bloke.
Yeah, do you
that?
remember?
On the quiet, and now
Yeah.
it's all out there.
Yeah, I'd say I remind them because that was quite a while ago, wasn't it? That's mad. You know? Yeah, no worries, Oscar, mate. Cheers. What's happening? How you doing, Richard, mate? You alright? Yeah, I'm good, mate. You? Yeah, I'm good, man. I was trying to watch your video this morning of with Robert Jenrick, but I didn't watch all of it. So
a little interview that I did with him.
Yeah.
Just hear what he had to say, why he
Yeah.
defected. And,
would he have to say anything good? I will watch it again probably.
He just said about his affection was the Tory party was basically dead. He wanted a new leader, a fresh leader,
Yeah.
Nigel Farage. He said that he's going to be tough on crime. He said that if he was to be in any like shadow, he said he'd be the shadow of the justice to the crime.
Okay,
That's what he said he'd be. So.
that's good, man. Getting them interviews in, man. The one that you did with the mainstream media as well, like you schooled her, mate. Yeah, absolutely schooled her. I was watching Tommy's one this morning as well from ITV because when he was doing that, I was around the other side. I was already interviewing Orla. I think I was interviewing Orla on X. So I went live yesterday, and I could hear all the commotion. Then I saw it this morning. She absolutely got schooled, mate. Absolutely, it's unreal, man. We've got Mr. Edward.
There we go now.
You all right? Are you all Stone Island up, yeah?
All barbered up,
British
up, mate.
He's barbed. He's definitely a right-wing thug. He's ready to rock and roll.
No point getting called it if you're not going to
Do you want
dress
to
the
take? Do you want
party.
to go and get a coffee? Do you want a coffee? I'm going to get a coffee.
No, I'm all right, thank you, mate.
I'm going to go and grab one. Oh shit! I've got my card with me.
Well, this is nice, isn't it?
Yeah, we need to get another one. It's just a little bit grainy. Do the old takeover. I'm going. Do you want a hot drink? Do you want a hot drink, mate? You sure? Do you want a hot chocolate? Yeah.
What, do I start rapping or something? Or? How you doing? All right, mate? Yeah, mate, yeah. Oh, I can't even remember now, to be honest. I got off at Watford Junction because it was going to take me like 4 hours, and I knew Sean was coming, so I gave him a call for like the first time in months, and was like, "Oh, can I get in a lift with you?" If I come down to Watford Junction, And they gave me a lift from Watford Junction.
Been doing much?
Fuck all, to be honest. Just working on getting sober.
Stand up for legislation, we need a new leader.
I reckon it might be a lively one today, to be fair. Yeah, so do I. Yeah, well, I'm getting that. Oh, straight away, I thought.
I will ask the political question and try not to get involved in politics, but what would you I know you say what would unite the community, what would advance UK if the Tories So, Phil, when you're migrant,
So I'm living in
but we can summarise.
Took the dog for a run, fucking run for a field like that. I left him with that.
That was mental, wasn't it? Oh yeah, yeah, sorry.
We were here for 5 minutes to get the phone calls. Granddad's asked them.
Couldn't imagine.
You're right, unless I
Stick in your pocket.
I was going to, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give that one to Ed. Yeah, then I'll take the phone with you. So I'll get my giveaway. How you been though? You alright? Travel down soon, yeah?
So awkward. Blasted up. Mate, honestly. So I've already said it's getting lovely down there.
It was meant to be 2 today, wasn't it? They cancelled the other one.
Yeah, it's on Why did they cancel it?
I think it's because that, one of the girls that wrote it.
Oh, getting arrested, yeah.
They do a thing on YouTube now. You can go viewer can stream. Oh shit! It helps if I put it on the right way. Where the viewer can stream horizontally and vertically, so you can get short and landscape at the same time. Mad, didn't it? I was up your area yesterday.
Yeah, crazy, isn't it?
I messaged him on the trail, so I mean,
Did you have to stop?
nah, I
Change
just
it,
stopped.
Lord,
I literally.
Did you have to change it? Or did it just go straight through?
No, it stopped. No, I didn't have to change. It was just one of the West Midland ones, isn't it?
Oh.
So it takes. I'll take it off, you know. So. And then this I can screw onto the stand. I'll screw this straight onto the stand.
And that's when she gets told on flags upside down.
You come over this way. Is that mine?
No, you're fine. You're right.
It's upside down.
I can take it off, you know, if you want. Yeah. Sorry, mate. Squeeze right now.
No. They're telling stories that people. There's a big detachment now between the media and the people. But these sorts of whistleblowers, they should be. The media should be telling these stories. Local press. The local press aren't interested in. And tell me, you speak to has there been an instance of harassment, sexual harassment with regards to young girls, women?
Yes, so there's a case that open after 5 p.m. evenings, and we've had migrants coming to the window. Blowing kisses, banging on the door. During the day, there was a security in and
Hey, take away quite
so one of the ladies on shot went out and they said to the migrant, leave her alone. It was a Somali man, he was very intimidating.
Did you see Scotty G over there? Yeah.
Obviously recently there was a sexual assault of a nurse. Now this nurse was treating the migrant in intensive care.
Yeah, just do interviews and see bits and pieces. Like if there's anything, look, oh look, there is going to kick off the girl. Get the police on them as well. And kick off here today. Yeah. And go.
So they're evidence gatherers.
Yeah, of course. The orange hats. Is there lefties around there? Is it?
I see on the Colchester thing. It's the same note as your deep fashion style of Essex.
I just want to tell her it is now really, really busy up there.
Who's that?
Yeah, she was really worried. She was really worried that it was how busy it was going to be. But it's now very busy up there.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be busy.
Yeah. Proud of her.
It's
She's
gonna
giving
be-
really good interviews as well.
Yeah, no, she's really good in front of us, I have to say that.
Oh, that's why Dan Morton had to win this.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Sorry,
And
man.
she's good at living it as well.
Yeah.
There's no extra
Yeah,
fees,
and
there's
the
no
place is
security. The council know about it.
Unlike me.
And I've got a face for radio, me.
Yeah, same.
So today is local members of the community. When you say look at the police, there's a row of police there. As I go through the town.
Guys, can you let me know what the picture quality is like? Is the picture quality okay? There's quite a lot of streamers here, so.
But yet the women are still back. Is it becoming a no-go zone? Almost like.
There were so many of the migrants, she took her phone out because she was scared.
I'm going to get issues with my stream.
And she reported that to Essex Police and they've not even
Can you go on your phone and have a look at it, see the picture quality?
What message did you have?
There's got nothing inside it.
Ladies like yourself. What do you have to say to them? Really? But they're scared. Scared of losing their job. Scared of all these things.
I'm sure you
She thinks it's bad news for your job. You can lose your family and you can be forever suppressed and covered up and not have a voice. And you don't want to just do it for you, you want to do it for the women in Iran and Afghanistan. These people.
Let's have that camera ready as well, baby. Have that camera ready.
Oh, yeah. Let me ask you again.
Yeah.
And I've said to him, like, I used to get my ex, I used to get my ex-wife was scared. Her parents were scared. I know.
They are scared, and a lot of them have said, please don't do this. You know, there's no going back. But I don't want to go back. My eyes are fully awake to what's going on, and I don't want this to happen to me. So if it means I've got to sacrifice myself, I don't really care.
Can I hear? We're going to sit down and have a conversation because your family, friends, just give us a quick summary of what happened.
For a good 16 months, I was completely harassed. My life was put for threat. I was 9 months pregnant. You know, I come home to I was home in my house after the attack. And many horrendous things happened to me, mentally and physically. And the whole time, I really trusted God. I was reading the Bible, I was praying, and I've got to this point now in my life where I know that God was supporting me, and I feel this happened to me for a reason. It was to do good with it.
So basically, your family lived in a home. There was a Muslim at Migrant in the property next door to you. There's evidence and video of him with machetes. He attacked your house with a sword whilst your family are inside. Tell me how terrifying that was. What were you thinking when you were in the house?
So I wasn't actually home at the time.
There's a door, the ring doorbell is smashing his way in.
Yeah, so look, he rang the police the day before he did that to my house. He told the police what he was going to do.
And what did the police do?
I didn't know about this till I found the IOPC report. I went to...
So once he's attacked your house with a sword, you get the report which shows...
Yeah, cheers, Jodie, thanks.
And they can do it.
Just ask everyone to share it out, please, if you can. X on Facebook, Instagram, please.
What did the police about machete?
I went to Crime Stoppers Anonymous because I was terrified. He came out in the middle of the night with a machete.
Looking at the house, you've got to see it.
Yeah, in his underpants, drunk, smashing the hell out of the plant, right? Shouting his wife's name because he beat his wife. Now, I reported that to Crime Stoppers, I heard nothing. Then not long after that, he got arrested for domestic violence, and then I told the police some information because I was scared and I provided the video. Do you know what Essex police said to me? You sure he's not doing garden?
You've got to see the video. This is the problem here. This isn't just about migrants coming in. This is about an undocumented migrants. This is about the failure of the authorities, the police, and the government to deal with their crimes, but also to protect British citizens.
If I hadn't been mentally okay, I would have broken down. But all I kept doing is having faith because I thought when people see everything to do with this, they will understand.
That's only because you recorded it.
Yeah, I had to prove.
If you didn't record everything, which we've got the videos, would you be getting done and would anything happen?
Do you know what? I don't think it would, and
if it was allowed to continue.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is common knowledge. He assaulted a police officer. He got suspended sentence for that outside my house, headbutted a female police officer. If that was anybody else...
I headbutted a female police officer in 10 years.
Exactly, yeah. And also, but you would have
I wouldn't have done it anyway.
But before that, you attacked the house with a sword, and you've been seen with a machete and done other stuff.
Where is he now?
He's not allowed in Braintree.
He's not in jail.
London. Yeah,
He's not in prison. What's going on?
Yeah, he can come back to me at any time. That's the fear I have to face.
As a community, this community has come together for a long while now. How much political support has there been, and from who? Reformer, obviously, a new party. What's the support been like?
Zero. I mean, the only person that's reached out just recently is Advance, but apart from that, zero. I mean, James Cleverley is a sir, but to me, it will never be a sir. He got that on the backhand of Rishi Sunak. I wrote to him when this was happening with my family. I got a pathetic reply saying, justice had been served. Well, it wasn't served, James Cleverley. And you've got two sides.
Did he throw us? What's an instant acid?
Oil.
So oil.
Yeah, but oil, that did happen, yes. Playhouse, yeah, my 3-year-old son was in Playhouse. I mean, even now, my son is 5 years old.
So we're going to do an in-depth story on this, so you need to see it, yeah? And what you need to ask yourself, we met Rhiannon White's family yesterday, who was murdered by a Sudanese illegal immigrant. They knew he was illegal. We butchered her. We've seen 7 rapes in the last 7 days. We're now meeting Shell. How many more women like this are there? Now, this lady's brave enough. She's putting her face to the camera and she's telling her story. But originally, she went anonymously to Crime Stoppers because she was scared. Right? Since speaking out, she's faced a lot more backlash. But how many more women like this are there? in every town and city that are being infected by what? By illegal immigration. That should not be it. This shouldn't be happening. This lady should never have had to live like this. The women of Braintree shouldn't have to live like this. 300 men who are undocumented should not be busted into this town centre. The businesses should not be affected. So you've stepped up as a leader. I think, again, can I just ask you, come across very well. I know how difficult it is. From my first interviews, one of my first interviews, I've done about 10 vodkas and stood there with the English defence. Yeah.
Can I just add on there, Tony? Someone has just said, this interview is brilliant. She's a great speaker. I'm smashing it.
But this is what I wanted. I wanted to make that. That's the point I wanted to make, because I know how difficult it is to stand in front of the camera when you've never stood in front of the camera. So what's your history? What have you done before this? Was you just a mother?
Listen, I won't say what I really do. I probably won't have a job after this, but to be honest, I don't know.
You've known nothing like this for years.
No, I'm not media trained. I've never spoken in front of. I used to be scared to speak in front of people. I just didn't make up. But to be honest, I think I've got so much passion and drive. I feel like I'm fighting for my life in this situation. I'm fighting for the life of my kids.
Mothers be inspired, yeah? That's it. The time is now for mothers to rise up, and it's encouraging because they are. I watched the development of the Pink Ladies. I said earlier, at a demonstration last year, I bought a French group. I met the lady this week. She's fearless. She's amazing. Her name's Alice. I met her in Paris to walk the streets of Paris. We got attacked there. Yeah? Videos coming next week. But we met her, and when I looked at that group, I thought, we need this. They're called Nemesis, yeah? And I looked at them, there's 500 female activists. And I looked at them and thought, Britain needs this. Women need to be inspired by this. The women are now standing up. Because where are the feminist groups to talk about these issues? They're nowhere. So there's now a new army of mothers. I think you're going to inspire lots. Well done. Well done for your bravery, and you're very good.
Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you, Shirley.
Thank your husband. Thank your husband for allowing his wife to stand up.
Listen, he don't allow me. I'll wear the.
Yeah, will you wear the trousers?
Hey, you got A. Who's the AY? Come forward. Step forward. Step forward. Step forward, AY.
We now have a lead citizen journalist. Yeah. Now I've said for so long that there's a war coming.
Guys, citizen journalism chat now. Let's go.
The government cannot allow us to. They controlled the narrative through censorship. They controlled it through their media, then censorship. They're now losing the monopoly. They're losing control. There's so many. Let's turn the camera quickly. Gauci's here. Let's have 1, 2. This young man, how old are you? 15. 15. Right? 15. He's a citizen journalist. Gauci, who are you, bruv?
Gauci Reports, talking to my missus.
What's your channel called?
Gauci Reports here, mate.
What's your channel called?
Right, not left, Reggie.
Right, not left, Reggie.
Gauci Reports.
More citizen journalists. Okay. They're gone, they're irrelevant, that's a great thing. But as I've told all of these guys, they're going to need help. We've got a plan, yeah. We have a plan to build support. So there's legal support. We're hoping to put together a 3 or 4 year vision for citizen journalists to help them. So, for example, you was arrested for sedition?
Yes, many times. I think I've been arrested now 4 or 5 times in the last 5 6 months.
It sounds like my start of my activism all over again. Yeah? They arrest you, they find anything. I believe the police went to your house yesterday.
Yeah, last night they went to my house. The other day they come and arrested me. There was a guy eating a Palestine cake, a rainbow cake at a Palestine protest. And I said, "Go on, mate, if you was eating that in Palestine, you'd get struck off, you'd be finished." 2 3 days later, he decided it caused him alarm and distress. Reported me for a section 4A. I'm saying to the police, if it was that alarming and distressing, I didn't report it straight away.
Who cares? Who cares if he's got alarm and distress? In all honesty,
why shouldn't I be allowed to say that?
That's free speech.
It's a cake.
So what happened? What happened when they arrested you?
So I went to.
If you wasn't, I'll tell you, if you wasn't a citizen journalist, they probably wouldn't arrest you for that. Okay, but they want the process is the punishment. These arrests are stressful. Your family gets these knocking at the door. Your family then tell you, "Stop, please, AJ, stop." It's all part of their campaign.
AJ. Don't call me AJ.
Sorry.
Do you know what it is like? And I'll be honest with you, ever since I followed that coach to that HMO in Chelmsford, ever since then, that's when they just kept coming and coming and coming.
Tell us that. So you start. How did you start becoming a citizen journalist? What was you doing before?
So I've got my own business, doing rubbish, and I was just driving around, and my colleague next to me was on TikTok. and he was showing me this stuff, and I was like, no, it's not true, you know, like there's no way on earth, yeah, that they would sell us out like this, you know.
So he's telling you the story of the migrants.
Yeah,
This is, and you didn't believe it.
it was true first, one on one. And I went to watch his videos, and I thought to myself, I want to see for myself. You know, it's all good and well people telling you this. I want to see, you know what I mean? And I went to a couple and I said, and I thought, you know what? I've seen now, you have got these migrant hotels, all male migrant hotels, and I've got some of them. Look at Derby, the one in Derby. You can look out the window of the hotel looking for a primary school playground.
And they don't know who these people are.
Like, this is all men.
Yeah, all men.
Yeah, who's doing the safeguard?
Got AY here in the house, having his interview with Tommy.
Why would you put in 4 unidentified men into a hotel that overlooks into a school primary school, into the playground? You just wouldn't do it, you know? And that's not the only one. They're up and down the country. And everyone that tells you that, everyone always says, oh, what's your opinion? Do you reckon there's more all-male migrant hotels? And I say, look, all you've got to do is go look at my channel. And I guarantee you that 80% of the hotels I've been to, they're all housing unidentified males. You get a couple that are families, of course, yeah, but not as many as they try to portray, you know.
And you feel that when you started this activism on this channel,
yeah,
that's when you had a target on your own face to continue it.
But ever since that time when I followed the coach, yeah, to Chelsea, and went to that big HMO, it was from that moment on. They've been different. Yeah.
Because they need to silence him because he's getting what they're doing and he's giving it to you, the public, the mainstream media are never going to do this. So then you have all of these gentlemen who become journalists, which is great, citizen journalists. When you've been arrested, what sort of knowledge did you have of the law? What sort of support did you have legally?
Right, so I've got a good knowledge of the law because I've been arrested before. Yeah, so I do know a little bit about the law. I had my lawyer. When I was arrested in Chesterfield, and this is the God's honest truth, I've got no reason to lie. You know, they arrested me, they locked me in a cell for 22 hours, they took my clothes off me, left me, they opened up an exercise yard door where it was raining and wind was coming through, and they left me in a cell for 22 hours, and they forgot about me. Yeah, no welfare checks for 22 hours. I asked for my lawyer, they forgot to contact my lawyer. 22.
Do you think they see when you say forgot, they forgot about you? Yeah. Do you think they forgot about you? Or do you think some of this might be intentional?
It was intentional to get my telephones. Yeah, they wanted to get my telephone.
Counter-terrorism raid, telephones. Why do you think they wanted telephones?
I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
I know, because that's the first point of intelligence.
I know. Do you know
what you're talking to, who you're talking to, what you're doing, how you're doing it.
Look, and like I've said many times, the people I talk to BB, my friend, 30 years. Yeah, I know him inside out. Yeah.
So both friends now become citizens.
Yeah, it's
good, isn't it?
Do you know what? It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
The media are not going to come and tell these stories.
BB went to a hospital. Yeah, exposed him with.
That was your hospital where they bring them in Braintree. Okay, I watched that video. Yeah. I watched that. Yeah, great work.
Do you know what I mean?
That was them bringing the migrants in to the hospital. 40 in one day. Specialist treatment. Like, you can't get a hospital appointment, can you? You can't get a doctor's appointment.
TB, didn't they?
They're busting them in. And do you know what it was to do with it? If I'm right, come in.
Can't hear you.
Yeah, what's the TB?
Yeah, TB, and they're sitting in the waiting room with people with like serious illness. Some blokes have just got over cancer, zero immune system.
Zero immune system, and 40 migrants a day have been brought in and busted through it.
Yes. So
you followed from there,
remember? Yeah, from the Wethersfield base.
So you followed
in the hospital 10 minutes from the day.
So a whistleblower isn't contacting mainstream media, they're contacting citizen journalists.
Me and Free Speech Show. We've worked together on a lot of whistleblower stuff.
We need to wrap up.
Oh, sorry, man.
We'll have to go positive time, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. So again, let me just stress to all of you how important citizen journalism is. TV story, none of these stories, story.
Get your comments in, guys.
The public would be made aware unless they're citizens getting out on the street with their cameras, putting yourself in harm's way, which is facing arrest. Are you worried about being arrested today?
Do you know what? Listen, I'm not listen, it is what it is.
It's so great. There's so many people taking this.
I was saying this as well. Yeah. I've been doing this for
Just be ready to have it on. And you can extend that, yeah. Cheers, Jodie. Thank you very much, darling. Oh, sorry, man.
A1 scored it.
Don't tell him
What's
that's
your
the
channel?
game
Right, not left. Reggie, 15 years old. Let's get the camera on him. 15 years old. Come on. And Gauci. I think most
Yeah.
people know Gauci.
Gauci Reports, mate.
Gauci
There we go.
Reports. Well done, son.
Well done, mate.
Yeah.
I want this. I need this on there, and I need another camera to send to lads a lot. So,
Yeah, do you want out to record it on that?
do you mind recording? And then,
Yeah.
then
No,
I need to send
no,
it.
on your phone, or
I
on
need
that.
to send it straight off. So can you record it on this?
You want it on your phone, yeah?
Yeah, because I need to send it somewhere straight away.
You want it on that camera?
Can you record it on that and send it somewhere?
No,
No, I need it on the phone.
Yeah, do it on your phone. Only reason because I'll need
Can you
connection.
record
Yeah.
this on Tommy's mobile phone, please?
Right, can you do that? Come then. We've got...
Sorry, excuse me. Wendy, we're from West Drayton.
How are you going?
She's been putting some videos out.
How are you,
things.
darling? How are you?
Yeah.
Give me 2 secs. I've just got to do advance. I'll come back.
All right, no, that's fine. Thank you.
Richard.
Yeah, cool.
You're really ready.
Sorry.
You ready? You ready, right? So we are in Braintree, as you know. This is alive, isn't it? We're in Braintree. Your name is, sir?
Richard Thompson.
Richard Thompson from?
Gauci Well, to support the people. I think that they've been neglected for so long now by consecutive parties, by the establishment. And now what we're seeing is up and down the country. I mean, last weekend I was in Crowborough. We're seeing it in Blackpool, Portsmouth, everywhere. Here especially. I mean, I've been reporting on here for since 2023.
So you're now heavily involved in advance, but you've been active as a reporter, a citizen journalist. You've become a citizen journalist before this.
Well, I don't know if I consider myself a journalist. I was witnessing what was happening in Wethersfield. I was talking to the people in Wethersfield. I'm from this area, so I mean, I would speak to the people that these villages, these towns. They're like stepping into postcards. They're so lovely, rural, and peaceful. People didn't really lock their doors. What we're finding now is criminality is rife. We know that's happening. They're essentially dumping hundreds of undocumented men that are overrepresented on the crime statistics in these rural areas with nowhere to go, nothing to do apart from to roam the streets. We've seen that up and down the country. So I'm really quite happy to see that people are finding their voice, that they're understanding that if they don't stand up as patriots, peacefully protest to get this message across, otherwise they'll just continue to have this issue happen. 800 people now in Wethersfield, 800 people in a village.
They don't know who they are.
Yeah, exactly. They don't know who they are. Yeah, and what's worse is that they're not. Nobody's keeping track of where they're going, what they're doing. In Crowborough recently, they had 27 people bust in the dead of night, and then half a dozen instantly just jump on a train and leave into the Black Economy. No one knows where they are, what's going on. So it's an impossible situation. I just can't believe it's been allowed to continue for so long. We need a party that's really going to tackle this issue and stand up for the people, because no one's representing it.
Most people have a story of what's taught me, of why they're willing to stand up. What's your history? What did you do previously? What's your job?
Well, I mean, I was in the Royal Marines. I was Royal Marine Commando for 8 years. So sense of duty, to be honest with you, sort of runs deep within me. I left the Marines in 2012, and was just getting on. I had a family, I've got young kids as well, father of daughters, and I just sort of thought what I was seeing, the stories I was hearing from people. I thought rather than shout at the telly, I needed to take a stand. And you see that constantly with all these different people doing the same things now. If it wasn't for people like us or independent media and things like that, it would just go on the pulpit.
Can I ask you now, there's been some breaking news from Advance this morning.
Yes.
Can I ask you some questions about it, probably difficult questions about it?
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
Tell me what the news is.
The news is that we've announced our candidate, amazing Nick Buckley, to stand in the Royal and Denton by-election. So that was announced actually probably a couple of hours ago.
Nick Buckley, for any of you who don't know, is a good man. He stood for mayor, if I'm right.
He did, yeah. He stood for mayor in 2024. Independent, yeah.
But he's been vocal on the grooming gangs, vocal on lots of the issues. Great gentleman. Now, some detractors would say, because this is a local by-election where Matt Goodwin's standing for reform, Labour and Green seem to be coming together. The Muslim vote, the Green seems to be coming together. What about the people who are going to say to you as a political party, by standard, if you take a percentage of the vote, you're going to hand away from Matt Goodwin, from reform, to
Morning, Babs. How you doing?
Well, I'd say a few things. Firstly, you have to vote with your heart about who you think is going to deliver. I can't honestly say that Reform will do that. We've seen that. It wasn't a priority for them to deal with this issue. I'd fight if you said that. The only reason that he got dragged kicking and screaming to deliver a 4-page policy on immigration was because of the working party, okay, and other independent MPs like that. If it wasn't for that, then it wouldn't happen. So I don't believe that they actually have conviction that they're going to do it at all. I need to stand up and I need to deliver. I can look at myself in the mirror and say I've done everything. And I know the people in the policy working group in the college, the head of policy, David Rose, amazing people that they believe firmly in it. They believe firmly in it. So I know next weekend, watch the advanced socials. If you haven't got a ticket, in fact, you can't get one because it's sold out. We'll event next weekend. We're going to announce our policy.
We'll be live streaming. We'll be there recording that event as well.
Yeah, brilliant. Well, we're announcing our policy on immigration, and we have to just do what we believe in. Nick is tried and tested champion of that area of fraud as well. In 2014, he got the pride of fraud for the work that he did. He worked for Manchester, Indian Way. He worked for Manchester Council, and he got made redundant. He put every penny of his redundancy into a charity, and he went about delivering and making the streets safer and better. So he's already delivered. He believes that he's not afraid to stand up and say things and live at the time just because they're the right things to say. So he's a genuine local champion. So if you're looking at parties, Gauci Reports believes in substance over headlines and politics, and actually the candidate, out of all the candidates, is one that believes in that area and will deliver for the people in that area.
What about, because Matt Goodwin has come from the left, because he was, there's a video of me and him in 2012 where he's on the opposite side of the house. He's done a report for Hope and Hate. He was condemning what he then called the far right. I think he's seen the error of his ways. He's come to the other side. Yeah? Some people question the legitimacy around it, but we always say that we want people to wake up. If they wake up, we can't really condemn them if they do wake up. What about the fact that I'd say out of all the MPs, other than Rupert Lowe, Matt Goodwin does have the conversations that many are. Yeah? So in the discussions around demographic replacement, around these issues, I'd say looking at Matt, which is what I've said before, I put out a message before advanced standing saying vote Matt, because I'm looking and thinking, well, he's the best in Parliament on any of these issues and having these discussions. So as a party, I not look at him and think he'd still be better and he'd have more conversations and discussions of what elected rather than being the Labour. Do you think he can win?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think he can win. I mean, he's got a substantial amount of votes as an independent. Under Advanced UK, when we set out our policies, people will see that and say, yes, absolutely, that's what we need. So yes, Nick Buckingham can win. With regards to Matt Goodwin, I mean, I personally don't believe it, and I think it's for everyone else to make their own mind up about that. But all I'll say for Reform is they had an MP that was talking seriously about this issue, and they got rid of him for that issue. So I mean, I'm gonna say that all we can do is we can set our stall out, what we're about, and show that we mean business on it, and then people can see that, and then there's an alternative for rather than making lots of noise. There's a party that's got substance behind it.
Personally, I think this is a difficult decision, all of this, in the sense that, as I said, Matt is an academic. Matt can reach people that maybe we can't reach with these discussions. But advance over Reform, advance.
Be wrapping up in a second here, then we're going to go around to the main meeting point, guys. So I know I'm a bit quiet and whispering, but don't want to interrupt the interview.
Nick Buckley would be great if he can win it. Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be divided on this. A lot of Reform supporters, but a lot of neutrals may be divided on Advance standing against Reform and saying that the two should make some sort of decision in this area. But this one seat, at a wider election, what I personally believe is that there has to be an Advance. There has to be chasing behind Nigel Farage, because otherwise he's going to weaken. He needs to be fearful of losing 10%, 15%, 20%. He needs to see that this party are going to take our votes if we don't budge on these issues. So I think there has to be an Advance. I'm going next Saturday. I know David very well. There's not many people I trust in the world. Honestly, I trust David Rowe. Yeah? He's an important, integral part of Advance. That's why I push my support totally with Advance, because I've seen, and I believe them and I trust them. And they don't flip flop. I'm looking forward to hearing the politics. And just again, I'd like to know what the public think on this.
We're wrapping up here, guys, because we've got to move around. I'll just lean on your shoulders to get down to my fucking knee.
Right?
Yeah, I've got fucking dodgy knees, mate. No, You are.
We've got to make our way to the.
Cheers for that, baby. Right.
Yes,
We're with young Bob.
Hello. Kill myself then.
I'm doing very well.
let's walk while we're doing it. Which way are you meant to be going?
Down there.
Oh, darling.
Yeah, go on. Are you Mark?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, man. I'm Martin.
Hi, Martin.
Yeah, Laura said hello, by the way.
Oh, right.
She's coming down.
Oh, she?
Yeah, but yeah.
What, Shelley?
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, so. Jeez, you see that, Mark? Make sure you say hello to us. All right, so here we go, guys. Okay, it's absolutely rad moment here. Got Tommy Robinson around here. Look how much police are here.
Somalia and other countries who have sexually assaulted nurse workers, who have harassed businesses in this town. When they're busting, 500 of them every week, there's no police. The community are coming out and saying enough's enough. Look at the lines of police, the riot police, the shields. Who are they here to protect? They're not here to protect the community. When the Somalians are being busted, when the Sudanese are being busted, when the criminals, the rapists, they're all being busted, where are the police?
So a lot of people around Tommy surrounding him now. He's getting absolutely got all his security with him. Luckily enough, he's going to be mobbed now as he enters in here. Look at this guy, amazing. Look at this, Tommy Robinson's arrival into Chelmsford, into Braintree even. How you doing, man? You're right. It's absolutely mental. It's gone absolutely mental. How you doing, guys? Oh man, how you doing, man? I'm good, man. Thank you. Look at this, guys. Look at the. Let's get this out. Gauci Reports.
Protect all women. Save our kids. Protect all women.
Look at this. Absolutely mobbed.
Protect all women. Save
sorry,
our
mate.
kids. Protect all women. Save our kids. Save our kids. Protect all women.
Look at this, guys.
Protect all women. Save our kids.
Keir Starmer's a wanker chance getting going.
Save our kids. Protect all women. Save our kids. Protect all women. Save our kids.
Whoa, whoa. Move out of the way, man. Get him out.
Protect all women. Save our kids. Protect all women. Save our kids. Protect all women. Save our kids.
I'm absolutely mobbed here, guys.
Protect all women. Save our kids. Protect all women. Save our kids. Protect all women. Save our kids. Protect our women. Save our kids. Protect our women.
Lights not working.
Chance out for Tommy's name. Look at this. Hey, I'd say chance out for Tom. Just talking to the life. Oh, mate.
Guys.
You wear the same jackets.
Ashrates! 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 Ashrates!
Absolutely mobbed it, guys. Can't even. Look at this. Look at this. All the way around.
They're not. And that's why people are coming out and asking you. How do you feel the things you would describe you ladies here today?
And I just feel this is another thing that my youngsters out there have to deal with. I'm not going to tell her she should be able to walk around and go to she should be able to walk around the town and she'll pick up the theatre like this man. She's right, then she wants to be able to her life for free, but she's not able to. She's even posted a flag outside her house. Writing, putting a flag up. She's saying, Mum, I feel our house.
Where have you got to get to? You've got to go to the stage somewhere, to the stage.
I have no idea.
You know, just trying to look at it over there next month.
I think we're walking that way to
speak.
I hope so.
It's time we get his speaking to.
I'm not sure. He's meant to come here to interview, but that might change.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's getting more though, isn't it? So it's like.
Yeah. Don't react to anything, just actually read. So look into the gap.
They want an excuse, mate.
Yeah.
100%. I don't know what that guy was playing at. He come in, tried to push Wendell out of the way, take pictures. Geezer that was like. Yeah. Was he mainstream like journalist or something?
I don't know. One of my lads.
Yeah. Yeah, you just got to sort of stand back and just give a bit of space, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's how you know where they're mainstream, because they do that, they don't give a shit. They'll just go through your legs, mate, if they could. Yeah. It's the AY now. I think the old Bill are after him today, so AY.
I mean, a lot of people are recording right now, so.
It's supposed to be ending at 1 o'clock. I think it's either going to overrun or the speech is going to be short, mate. I don't think. You got found out pretty quick.
Oh, no.
Let me know what you're doing. I won't say anything 'cause I'm live, but I'll text you if you want to.
See that? Let's see as well. I apologise.
Starting to rain.
Typical.
Sorry, guys, I can't get any closer, but we're lucky to be this close, to be fair. As you can see, look at all the flags waving, absolutely mental. The people of Braintree are definitely out in force. That is what is definitely happening. Look at that.
They shouldn't be allowed in. They shouldn't be allowed to come in. Yes! They should be busted in.
She's good old East End.
In my career, I worked in the legal profession, and then I was self-employed as an expert specialist. So horses, marriages, weddings, and fighting children around, disabled children,
For someone who hasn't had any career or any experience, did you ever see yourself standing speaking at a demonstration? Why are you about to stand up and address these people?
because I feel so strongly about the future of our children and our grandchildren, and the safety. Safety is paramount, and it's not something we had to endure back in my days. As a person born in the 50s, I grew up in the 60s, and that will be illustrated in my speech.
Can I ask you, lady?
Come forward, lady. Come forward. Come forward.
Keir Starmer promised before the election to close down this stuff. He's been elected and they've increased the numbers. Can I ask you how you feel about democracy?
Shell, what direction are you going in? Where are you doing the speeches? That way?
Down the road.
Oh, cool.
Straight down that way.
Oh, okay, so at least we haven't got to get through.
No,
the crowd that
we're
way.
going down there, turning left.
Okay, so the march is starting here?
Yeah, down, straight down. Where the clock is.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's about 300 yards to the end, and then you turn out, and then we're straight into the north.
Shell. I'm not standing there. You alright? I'm not standing there. We got two.
Something's changed.
See Shawnee over there, guys? Oh, sorry, mate.
Women, mothers, ordinary citizens. It was in our early days.
Not now, Andy.
Huh? So, guys, we're just here in the town centre of Braintree. Get it out, sharing. Got Tommy doing his interviews, speaking to some locals about what's going on here in Braintree with RAF Wethersfield migrant camp. We'll be heading down shortly back towards the speaking point. So we're going to march from here very shortly, I presume, and then some speeches will take place.
Do you feel like this is your town centre? Do you feel like it's your town How is a community? How is a community? How is this is something that was if you're in an area that's
Guys, I know the sound's quiet because I've got the mic next to me. I can't get close enough to put the mic in. So
Right in front of us. That way. Blue hat. No. That one? Yeah, that one. He's trying to get through.
oh yeah, there he is. One with the beard. Yeah, one with the beard. Right, I'm gonna head back out. Start heading back out that way because I'm gonna start moving in a second. Right. Oh yeah, shit. Have you got the keys? It's gonna start making his way out now in a second. Anyway, yeah. So they're gonna start the march down here. Go straight down.
Everyone, start spreading the crowd.
Start marching. Yeah. Happy birthday!
Thank you.
We've got the birthday girl in the house. Look, we've got Sarah
The
White.
ice agent.
Oh yeah, the ice agent. No, that's my hat, mate. I want that hat.
Definitely not, son.
We've got the birthday girl.
Thank you.
21 again.
Right, sorry, you're
21.
punching, mate.
I told you that's why I go to the boxing gym, so I can keep punching. every time. Mr. Eddie Edward. We start making our way down. Yeah. Oh, babe, you're gonna have to put that camera back in here just in case I set up, innit? So he's finishing off interviews, guys. The crowd here is absolutely immense. So I'm going to spin the camera around so you can see my ugly mutt. So here we are. Look, as you can see, everyone's here. We're going to start making our way straight down to the clock tower, turn left, and then we're going to go to the meeting point. So I had to stay quiet because Tommy was speaking. So guys are going to start heading down now. People moving away. So we're going to get to that point, and yeah, well, I'm going to see if I can set up the live there on the stand, so we've got a bit more free hand.
ITV are here, look. ITV
Oh, are they? Oh, the fake news in the house.
Fake news are here. Legacy Media.
We've got the fake news ITV right here. They love it. They call us far right. We call them fake news.
Yeah.
They stop their narrative. We'll stop ours. Very simple. You are though, isn't it? And the hit piece by and Channel 4 did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Fake news.
I want to speak. Would you like to do an interview? No, I don't like it.
No, like standing behind the camera in front of it.
We're going to start going.
Everyone to the side!
Fake news. Oh, I've got issues. I have issues with the old bill and I have issues with fake news. So look, we'll start heading down this way, guys. You can see the crowd are coming up behind us. Shout out to Tommy. The protest here is part of people being against the RAF Wethersfield.
The crowd get in front.
I'm going to go. They're going to do a march, I think. You get a bit closer there, Tom.
I'm going to be shouting a lot, but we need to move backwards as quick as possible.
Yeah. It's going to narrow up down there as well, Andy, mate. It's going to funnel through. I think going down that way.
That's where we're going that way.
No, I want to be clear.
The route, man.
We need to move back.
Yeah, straight down to the bottom through this way.
Just the other Braintree.
No, mate. Just going to move.
Guys, I'm going to go this way so I can walk forwards, because if I walk backwards, I'll fall over. I look really brown for some reason. Fucking hell, what's going on with me?
Yeah, you do look a bit tanned.
I look a bit tanned. Look, I just look myself from now.
Yeah, you are on this one.
Bloody hell.
It was quite.
I must be doing something, right?
That's what you was busy doing, tanning.
We're ready to go, guys. You're going to get, because I'm so short, you won't see my face. We've got seen some fake news. We've got a regular here, Mr. Adam Brooks. How you doing, mate? How you doing, Adam, man? You're right. You're going to be walking fast down this way, mate. Yeah. Keep moving. Keep moving. No, straight down here. So, Adam, while I'm live, I might as well get a few minutes with you. How you doing?
It's been a while, mate.
I know it's been a while. I know.
Yeah.
I don't know a bit. Do you know what it is? I'll be honest with Epping. I think we're at a point where protesting is like we've nothing. I think we need to take it to the council.
Yeah, look, it's there's a bit of politics, isn't there? But right. I'm just for me and my kids, and to support Pink Ladies and the people and the women coming out. We know why we're here. Yeah. We've said it a million times. You cannot make us wrong. Murders, rapes, harassment, defecating on the streets. We are importing absolute animals, and our government is facilitating it. I said it last night on GB News. Our government is facilitating the murder and rape of young women and girls of this country. And you can't be right. Don't say I'm inciting it, because there's countless cases of rape, countless cases of sexual assault. We've had a murder. There are absolute monsters coming into this country, and the left seem to clap like stupid seals, you know.
And it's every single day, though, Adam. That is the thing. I mean, leaving last week, yesterday I was at in Coventry for the Rhiannon White sentencing, and to listen to that family speak after the sentencing, I don't know how people are so strong. Honestly, it's like it's heartbreaking, and it was completely avoidable. The whole part of that process was completely avoidable. Of this illegal migrant who got turned away twice from I think in Germany and somewhere else. He got turned away,
What's your name?
Nice to see you.
ITV.
Hayley, where are you from?
Sorry.
ITV. Can I just ask you a couple of quick questions?
Not really. Can I ask you some?
You can, and we'll go back and forwards with questions. That's how this can work. Yeah? I've been here today. You spoke to women. What women told you?
They've said that they were scared of this law. So you have multiple convictions yourself. You apologise for your criminality.
Go on.
You apologise for your criminality, Mr. Robinson.
My criminality?
Yeah.
I've got a couple of criminal convictions, but I've faced lawfare since trying to talk about criminality like this. The reason you're here is because
Being
women are
convicted
scared.
of contempt of court is not being a victim of lawfare, Mr. Robinson. It's breaking the law, isn't it?
No,
It's breaking the law.
Just for the record, contempt of court is a civil offence. It's not actually criminal.
It's a criminal offence.
No, it's not criminal.
It is
civil. No, it's civil. You don't know what you're talking about. It's civil.
Being convicted of contempt of court
It's
is a criminal
civil.
offence.
It's a civil
That's
offence.
why you were sentenced for it.
Civil offence, mate. Civil. You don't know what you're talking about.
Assaulting an off-duty police
Civil.
officer, is that a civil offence?
20 years ago. 20 years ago. Let's get why we're here. At least you know my criminal convictions, because you know the 800 men who are in that in their airbase. You don't know their criminal convictions here.
Do you?
You don't know who they are.
Do you?
No, I know that a woman, Rhiannon White, was murdered and butchered by one of these men. I know that 7 women last week were raped by these men, including 12-year-old children. So whilst you know what I'm about, so you can see what I'm about, yeah, you don't know who those 800 people are. You don't know how they think. You don't know where they've come from. You don't know if they're terrorists. You don't know if they're jihadists. You don't know if they're raped. You don't know if they're murdered. You know nothing, which is why the women are scared. So as you've just said, you've spoke to women. This isn't about me. Why are you making this about me? I'm here to report like you are as a journalist. Now, you should be reporting on why this entire town centre, as far as you can see, is full of locals. It's not full of local men. It's not full of local criminals. It's full of local women, local mothers, local grandmothers.
And women are also worried about the sexual abuse that comes from British citizens, isn't it? It's not something that's uniquely responsible, is it?
These people are here because they're worried because they've lost their town centre.
Who have they lost
Do
their
you know
town
what?
centre
Do
to?
you know why you're
Listen,
losing? Do you know why no one listens to you? This is why no one listens to you.
No one listens to me at all.
No, they're not going to listen to you. You have an opportunity to come here today as a media, and you have an opportunity to give a voice to the voiceless. The voiceless are the women that are telling you how scared they are. You just said they're telling you how scared they are. And rather than come and tell the story of these women, you come and want to attack me over something I'd done 20 years ago when I had a punch up in the street. 20 years ago.
I'm asking you why you're the one to lecture the public
I'll tell you
about
why.
British law.
I'll tell you why.
You have no respect.
We're listening to him now. That's the difference.
I'll tell you why. Because you're not coming here to give them a voice. You're coming here to smear them.
We've spoken
You're
to multiple women
coming
today,
here
and
to
I'm
smear.
very happy to speak to them.
So why are you making it about me? Why aren't?
Because
Okay,
we're
let
having
me
a
ask you.
conversation. You're saying that women don't feel safe.
Should
I'm
they
saying
feel safe?
you are somebody.
Should women feel safe in the city centre?
Of course, women should feel safe in the
So,
city centre.
do you think? Now listen. Do you think it's right? Undocumented men who know nothing about are busting into this town centre in their hundreds every week. Do you think that's right?
I'm not here to answer your question.
Do you think it's right? Do you think it's right as a man, as a British man, you're speaking to scared women? Should they be scared? Is it right they're scared in their own town?
My question to
No,
you
no,
is
I'm
why are
asking
you
you a question.
choosing
Answer the question.
Why don't you answer?
Answer the question. Go on, answer that one question.
I'm asking you a question. Is it right that mothers, grandmothers, and children are scared in this town centre? Is it
It's not
right?
right that anyone feels scared. My
So, okay,
question to you is
okay,
why
so
choose to focus on 600 people in Wethersfield Asylum Centre rather than the thousands of people every day
I'll
who
tell
are
you why.
convicted of sexual
I'll
offences?
tell you why.
Because you can take this about
I'll tell you why.
violence against women and girls. It's not the same
I'll
as
tell
what
you
you're talking
why.
about, is it?
I'll tell you why. These men are from Sudan, legal age for marriage 11. These men are from nations like Afghanistan, 99% of them want to be in law. That means they've got subjugated.
99% of them want true law. Where'd you get that?
That's a Pew Research.
What do you mean pure research?
Pew Research. P-E-W. The biggest research, the most recognised research there is.
Says
Pew
90
Research. 99% of Afghans in Afghanistan want Sharia law. When they come here, do you know what Sharia law is? Yes, they get fact. Do you know what Sharia law is?
Do you think all of the Afghan interpreters who work with the British military wanted Sharia law?
So, not
99% of the Afghans
I'm telling you.
fought for British soldiers in Afghanistan want Sharia law.
Can I ask you, you're a journalist, what do you know about Islam? I'm asking you, have you read the Quran? Have you read the Quran? So what you're going to do is I appreciate you speaking to us. I'm not talking to you, but what do you know about Afghanistan and how they think? Have you looked into how they think?
What do you know about Afghanistan?
I just told you about how they think. You told me 99% of school Afghanistan wants to realize without any evidence of that fact at all. I've not been to Afghanistan to on Hey, don't waste your time with him, Tommy.
Why do you deserve an interview?
Well, let me ask you, Robson, I appreciate you speaking to us, but can I give you some advice? Because you're failing, you're losing viewers. The reason such a journalist is here is because of your failure. Yeah? The reason that I have become such a recognised journalist is because of your failure. It's because when you come to places and listen to your report, I checked your report on issues yesterday. The label of these things is far right. I checked. Far right demonstrations. What's far right about a nana or a mother or a daughter?
Mainstream media here, guys. ITV. Done one on you as well, didn't they? And Channel 4.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask you again. Miss Robinson, I'm not going to answer. I've asked you why you're here. Yes. Why are you here as a journalist? Why are you here as a journalist?
I've got to get moving.
At least Tommy will tell the truth, yeah? That's why we're listening to him.
Cheers, Tommy.
No, not mate.
Fake news. There we go, guys. Sorry about that. I was halfway through an interview with Adam Brooks. So
I'm busy.
yeah.
What news is this?
Huh?
What news is this?
Gauci.
News?
Yeah.
Oh, me?
Oh, do you do the
Yeah,
news?
Gauci Reports, mate. halfway through a
They won't be BBC. ITV here or what?
yeah, that's who we've just had the thingy with. That was just that. That was
What's
ITV. I'll try. Let's go. Halfway through an interview with Adam Brooks and we get fucking mob. See that? There you go, guys. I called them out with a fake news straight away, and then they come and try to. The thing is with them, they want a one-way conversation. When questions get put back on them, look, here they are. They come like, here they are now, right? It gets put back on them. They don't like it, but why do they deserve an interview when they're not willing to answer the question themselves? They're absolute fucking idiots. Excuse my language, guys. Sorry for swearing, but I fucking can't be dealing with these cunts. Guys, get sharing this live out. We're coming down to the point now, yeah. So, look.
With the